ourselves a background. I think it is the first time where a lot of Kenyans are questioning a number of these appointments.
Yes.
And now more than ever, everyone is looking to see whether the AG's appointment was based on merit,
yes,
or was a purely political move.
Yes.
And so I think the fact that he is, you know, the president is, every time the president brings on an agenda, it's got a constitutional hindrance.
Yes.
Now that is what is making us ask ourselves, is it that the president does not listen, or is it that the attorney general is not doing his job? But if you see, or is it that the attorney general is purely there to just as a fanatic of the president, hence cannot tell him this is not going to pass because of ABCD until we change it, or we need to actually have a keener look at this and this, or we need to do public, you know, he's not, it could be that he is a fanatic of the president, or he wants to retain his job, and so he is very careful in what he says, when and how.
Does that?
Because I mean, it's not the first time that he is in public office. Just that it's a different capacity. It's not the first time he's in public office. And so to see the kind of constitutional hindrances and blunders that the president's agenda is going through, and the fact that most of his agendas begin without having a proper framework to guide it. And they're actually saying that, yes, we will need to develop, we have already begun,
yes,
but we will need to develop it somewhere along the way, a framework that actually helps to guide this. How do you start a project without having a framework to see it through to the end? And so that's why for me, I don't think it is a case of who is listening to who,
yes,
but the Attorney General is starting to look like he is protecting his job, and he is protecting the man who gave him that job.
Yes.
And probably that is why
is it protecting him, or now is exposing him? I mean,